it's not just like a fun fantasy, like silly show, you know? I think it like touched on a lot of things, that really like serious issues.
Let me go!
Orihime, have you forgotten me?
Sora?
Like when you lose somebody important to you, the idea of like the importance of letting go. And in the world of Bleach, you know, the actual like physical repercussions of not being able to let go of your loved ones, you know, like I think that was a really interesting way to kind of tackle that issue. And I felt like at that point in the show, it made the show kind of have more weight, you know, in addition to all this like great story and fun stuff.
But if I showed you that my life was really happy and that you didn't need to worry about me anymore, you could pass on. I never dreamed it would make you sad and lonely. I would never want to do that to your brother.
Orihime.
Directing Bleach is a handful. It's a complex show.
Ichigo, I heard a truck crashed into your house
It's been
last
complex
night, dude.
keeping up with the duality in the show, how it takes place here at the high school and Karakura Town, and then it's also in the Soul Society, and there's kind of that parallel storyline that's always developing. The complexities are such that it's important to sort of treat them all equally and do them justice, and so it's really nice to be challenged by that. Also, there's a lot of action, and I love any of the high-powered, active, charged scenes where we really get to show off some of the fighting techniques.
The toughest part about recording is matching the flaps.
All right, we do need to pad that out a little bit. Let's see here.
Sometimes, you know, they have to throw another word in there to make it fit, but that word just doesn't feel right.
Very own
And
people?
then you have to, you know, kind of make it work or adjust it.
If you don't treat her now.
Or change it, you know.
Or soon?
Treat her now.
If you don't treat her soon, let's make it soon.
And then sometimes we'll record an alt.
Stop it! Why are you doing that? How can you treat your very own people that way? If you don't treat her soon, she'll die!
But that happens quite a bit in recording. The director sometimes sees something that they don't like, or hear something that they don't like, or even as an actor, you know, like today I was like, is that what it is, you know?
Wendy,
Yeah.
one more on that.
You want to do another?
Alt?
Whole thing?
Yeah.
You got it. It was beautiful, but we'll let him do it.
But inevitably there are changes made in the studio, and often it is because the personality of the actor themselves come up with something fantastic that just works. So we always try to record exactly what has been approved in the script, and then if we have a fresh idea, we'll offer that as an alternate, or perhaps reverse it. Take the finalized dialogue and make that an alternate take, and then bring our fresh idea to the original and
Stop it!
print that and use that as the keeper track.
My arm, it won't move!
Great. Let's move My Arm It Won't Move in another 8 left.
But yeah, it's amazing how much rewriting we do. I always feel it's like the final step in perfecting the script.
We'll play all this back.
And it really makes my job a dream because I'm working with fantastic people that, you know, keep me laughing and entertain me, and really that I admire so much. And even at this point in my career, I'm still learning so much from my counterparts.
I go to conventions and stuff, and that's something that's very popular for fans. And of course, you know, they don't know. They want to make sure it's you. They want it, and plus they want to hear the voice and stuff. But as a voice actor, it's really nerve-wracking, and it's really uncomfortable whenever they ask, "Oh, could you do the voice of so and so?" Especially since like Orihime doesn't really have like a catchphrase. It's easier if they have like a catchphrase. So you just say the catchphrase, you know. But then you have to like think of what to say.
Good job, honey. Thank you.
You have to like remember, you know,
Thanks, honey.
the voice and the this and the that. And
Okay, great. We'll
Okay.
get you scheduled for another session, I think.
I don't hang out with my friends and be like, "Hey, I want to bust out some Orihime," you know. You know what it's more like to me? It's like, be funny. Like, tell me a joke. Be funny like that. And you're like, you know.
I don't need anyone's pity, and I certainly don't want your friendship.
Eat your lunch and shut up.
If I wasn't Ichigo,
Oh, I'm supposed to be grateful here?
I would like to play Uryu. Just because I think he's another cool character.
Now that was nice.
I wish I was cool enough to play like Zangetsu, but those guys are like too cool for me.
There are some things that I really like about Uryu as far as how he handles situations, because you almost never see him lose his cool, and I do all the time. You know, I have a temper, but he is just like that, like level. So you know what? Sometimes, as corny as it may sound, I'll go, you know what? Just be cool. Be cool like Uryu, you know, and see if you can try and handle that situation the same way, but just without letting out steam.
Oh, you want me to actually record? You
It's a fun job because it's like, I don't know, for me it's something I enjoy doing, acting, you know, and you know, creating the character. This character was created, but you know, I voice it, so I don't know, I'm rambling now. We'll have to edit that.
Santen Kishin, I reject!
Hakuro number 4, Byakurai!